So, we have about 4 hours to complete the game before heading to event begins, and I think there's plenty of time. So let's crack on. And I don't think I set the game order correctly. No, I did. Cool. So last time we cleared out quite a bit, making it so that we had 8 gym badges and got our team mostly to low 40s, and Palms being the one exception. As of right now, Palms is clearly the best member of the team, with Saurus coming in a close second. And Parasite has not been proven their worth. That special defense attack is undercut massively by the low HP and the shit speed. I mean, considering Magigora has better in near enough everything apart from attack, and ever so slightly better speed, and yet is miles better. You know, 50. I'd have the same defense, but 50 and 62 in a game with no held items, so I can't even use a quick claw. That's normally Parasite saving grace. I won't even a choice scarf if anything, that would be great. But that doesn't exist either. So I'm really shit out of luck. Let's start the recording and go. Hopefully audio is completely working normally. I'm not changing anything, it's just OBS can be weird. And this room has no padding in it at all, and it's the beginning one, so shut the fuck up. Nobody. So I have one rival fight before the main one. So let's see how badly this goes. Dun 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 dun. Wow, Green, what a surprise to see you here. So you're going to Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too, that's cool. Then I'm with you. Green now as a one-more for Pokemon League. Not even the Pokemon League, just Pokemon League. You're 46 and you're starting with a Sand Slash. Or you should not have done that, it may be 5 levels higher than me. But I have critical hits on my side. See? Why do you even need to match the level? They can be severely under it and get a level anyways. Yeah, it's going to be. I don't want it to be Execute versus Executor. As far as that would be, I have a much better option. Quite effective, and it only did 60%. Are you serious? Yeah, I normally delay is a weak move, but that is awful. Still the wrong color for Cloyster, it's not blue enough. It's like the GBA colors. Just put onto a Game Boy Color. Oh no. The regular Game Boy Color. Put into Game Boy Color and it didn't change anything. Yeah, okay, that evolving could have been a whole lot worse. Could have been the operative word here. Actually, no, I want to stay in and see how this bank don't do shit to me. not brick wall. I mean, it kind of can be, because it does have a nice special. Wait, if I'm confused, does that mean it's gonna... Yeah, it still technically continues the puddle dance, because that's normally what the effect is. But we won anyways. Wow, this round fight is going a lot easier than I was predicting it to be. And then the Kadabra and the Flareon were left, and then hard mode decided to activate. Yep, should have seen that coming. Part of me was hoping it was going to be recover or something. As nice as that is, that's... Okay, there's recover. As nice as that is, that's not the most helpful thing in the world. That my main move against Psychic types and it doesn't even KO Kadabra, but I'm gonna back up the fall. Then again... So is a Kadabra. Oh, you had to do that as soon as I went for the slash. I was hoping for the crit. Fuck you. I didn't mean for you to get a critical hit on me. See, this is the problem with Gen 1 and the critical hit system. The one time the attacking doesn't go for a critical hit when it's a Kadabra, it's a rarity, and every other time is a critical hit. And now I really have nothing against the Flareon. I really have nothing. I'm just gonna have to stall it out even though it has Flamethrower to incinerate my whole fucking team. This is why having unleveled Mons when they're all the same type is a even yikes. And what the fuck are you doing, yikes? Yeah, Palms can clearly fucking deal with it. But I wouldn't mind it having so that the other team isn't having to be in the shit. I was just careless. Sure you will. And before I even go into the victory road, I know I'm going to be needing strength. And I'm pretty sure just strength. Because it should not really be a cave requiring flash. It's not like the victory road in Hoenn where annoyingly that's required as well. And also Circle Waterfall because someone's an asshole. Whoever was designing the victory road for Hoenn was an ass. I have them use quite a lot of HMs. Like, why? Well, my plan is to get all the way to the other side without much incident. And then just use red candies for the remaining levels, because by that point I'm just allowing myself to hack him into the game. Just to make it over quicker, you know. I thought I was gonna have real difficulty with that. It's gonna be multiple attempts. Definitely didn't seem like it was gonna go that way. As soon as the cadaver came along. That means it's gonna be very similar for the layer one. Well, there's only one way to find out, and it's to slowly walk through the victory road and try not to have much of a crisis in there. I have many repels. 10 max repels. Well, let's hope that's enough. It's likely not gonna work because I'm guessing that my mons are still under-leveled. Nope. I do find it really like an interesting choice. That Fire and Leaf Green took away neither and male and female from this route and moved them over to Route 3. Only things so that you could only get them from there. What, more difficult? Who knows? I cannot remember. I think that these guys do actively check if you have them, even though you kind of do need them all to get here. I want to say, do you even need the Thunder Badge? Like, do you need to beat Surge, or could it just be he somehow left till last? Is that even the case? Because I think he only gives you stuff, which is optional. Well, it gives you the ability for fly, but... Actually, how far could you get on just minimum badges to then test and feel like, do they? Because in some games, they just got lazy thinking no one's gonna hack with it. But I think for like Gen 4, they don't actually test. You know that. But clearly it seems like that they do in this one. Because you're trying to go past them and you actively get stopped. And now here we are, fucking Victory Road. I already had to do a version of this earlier today for Infinite Fusion because I was trying to complete a save file. I mean, luckily in that one, I didn't need to have them on with the HM. Because it's in the Game Boy Color, it's so slow. Because I think the whole game is just running at 30 FPS. FPS and no running. I'm only saying it because of how underpowered this is, and while I'm not going to give it credit for having 60 frames in 1998. Oh, there's only a trainer here. I guess you got moves to there. I don't know which one of these two items is the good one. One of them's a rare candy. I wanna say... There we go, I picked the right one. I know the top one in Final Fantasy is Dragon Claw, but I have no idea what the fuck it is with this one, and I'm not gonna care. Okay, I can just get you and you. I know it's yellow, but it is odd sometimes. When the game does actively allow you to skip opponents. Normally, they would fight everything than this. Because you have to fight them. Instead of fighting more wild battles, because my Pokemon are not high enough. I should continue where we are. Let me look at the levels. Okay, we've got mid-50s for Lorelei. And about the same for Bruno, apart from the 58 with Champ. Closer to high 50s and 60 for Agatha, and then about the same for Lance, and then yeah, a high 50 and then low 60s. I mean, I don't just think how bad it goes without any rare candies at all, and then add like 7 of them so that they get up to 50 onto each. Let me make sure that they all get to 50. Also, if you have not read the YouTube description yet, very relevant, I suggest you do. I don't want to give too much away, you know, and am I too close to the camera now? I'm essentially hunching over with my elbows fully sprayed out. Pumping. I really think that no trainer has a Machamp apart from Bruno. She's definitely weird. I mean, likely because they thought it may have been a bit too strong outside of like a main trainer. But they've done win the choices before, so who knows what the actual reason? Maybe they just forgot. Can I actually make some progress now and not look at the first fight that is obviously Moltres just randomly appearing in Victory Road because they had nowhere else to put her Moltres because Mount Ember didn't exist yet. So that's definitely a thing that you can really be glad that they fixed. Because what is he doing in Victory Road? Like, how did he get there? That's $1 million question right now. Or he either continue or was gonna turn around, but no, he just looks straight down. Halo. Ooh, a 44 cousin. Sound like I was trying to say a 44 Persian. I mean, similar. Well, not even close to similar spelling, but they're very similar. I was only expecting Fury Swipes to be crit after crit after crit. Because if the first one crits, all of the other hits are also critical hits. Which is insane. Oh god. It seems to be a bit more schemy than usual. What's going into here? Level 44 on the pen feds. And $88. Oh, full heal. That'll save me 600 Poké Dollars. I'm too used to them either being spinners or locking you in such a way that you cannot actually get the item without fighting them. This is the one like this guy. Because that's what I'm used to, making it so that you have to fight. As a minimum battle just becomes a lot more difficult. Level 43. Fuck? 2 X attacks. Calm down. Oh my god, what the fuck was the point? Okay, that would be why. But did you have to wait till first turn? No, you didn't, you twat. Yeah, okay, I definitely really do not use 12 to know. More dickhead, bastard, cunt, fucker, oh, bugger. I don't know if that represents the area of England that I'm from at all. I wouldn't really say so. It takes a bit more than just the swear words you use. I guess part of it is also how you see them. Say them, of like... Wank. Wank. Oh, battered and bastard. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, no. That one ember could still incinerate me. Or do 23 damage. I know Palm's special is off the charts, but that is hilarious. And kind of also as to why you don't evolve your Arcanine before like level 50. Oh, Growlithe, because why did they make you wait so long for that one and then evolving to level 29? That's like kind of the reason why if you want to use a pure fire type in red and blue, or even yellow as well, just get a Vulpix and Ninetales. Because Arcanine's not worth it in this game, surprisingly. Layer ones, yes. But not this one. Because it was an exclusive. Red and blue. Blue got the superior end of the stick. But then blue also had to handle with Pinsir and Magmar. And likely some of them. It's not as bad as like Silver getting just Skarmy as like a better Virgin exclusive. Oh, come on, what do you mean there's nothing there? And now I can go to the one on top of that bit where the girl is. I would love to see stronger opponents. Not all of them. Female core trainer. Yes, the quad effective acid is coming your way! And that's how bad the power attack is. It just got one shot. Oh my god, Magical, do you not... are you just not even anywhere near leveling up? Oh, that wasn't good. Slower than Dugong, that is the same level as me. That's gonna bode well for Loreline Dugong. It is maybe one of the few times the power sign's gonna do well. Because I'm pretty sure it still has really shit defense. Yep. I don't think any of my team is gonna get to number 45 before I reach the league. Because yes, for my first attempt, without saving, I am gonna see how bad it is without any levels and then add them up, add the red candies in after that attempt. Just for a comparison of like, what would it have been like if I didn't train at all and just went straight in full on raw. As if these streams are not already raw enough. And it's getting hot here in such a way that I've got sweat behind the ankle, not ankle, the knees. Always a killer. Bye-bye, Kingler. That front spot is really seen. If I'm very sure about that. Because gravity's not a common thing, it's just no one really has a Kingler in this game. A lot of the cool trainers want to use extra attacks on Pokemon that are not physical attacks. It's because of acid? Not that matters. And Palms has gone to level 50. Yeah, it's still better than the red and blue sprite. Shame that you have no good moves outside of Surf. I guess you also do get Blizzard, but this version does not have that. Oh yeah, I guess I should actually mention that earlier today I did get the new washing machine installed. Hopefully I get like a bit of repayment for it being installed because I had to pay for that. My landlord said that they would cover that. How do you not want shine or winking there with that progress there? Okay, no acid. I was expecting the acid. You still managed to connect with it though, how dare you? $100 special that I'm not even using. I guess it also does mean 100 special defense. But 51 speed. Oh, right, yes, I do have to send this one down. And follow it. What's annoying is that because of this, I then have to use strength again in this menu, then be able to start pushing it rather than just pushing normal. Move faster, Boulder. Okay, I've gone kind of over before. I was gonna fight the guy. And it's a goddamn Zubat. Yeah, it's kind of why I'm here. I didn't want to see the fucking Drowsy. I'd seen enough of those in the fucking poison gym. And Canyon Panther is dead because I thought the cooking for him was going to be enough. It wasn't. Cool. Aha! Get paralyzed, you bitch. Is it the same one as before? Yep. And cost you some outside on red. God, that damage ranges. Oh great, so one is confused and one is paralyzed. But I'm gonna be the one that's gonna kill myself. Yeah, because for some reason after getting 2 turns of not hit myself in confusion, I get 2 turns of hitting myself in confusion. Funny how that works out. And there's no more trainers. So now all we have to do is spend a bit more money on potions. Have at least 1 attempt without any red candies, and then if not, send them all to 50. And I'm just not really gonna, it's not worth me changing as to who's in the lead for right now. Right. It does not sell hyper potions here because this game is stupid. Well, at least I know now I can just deposit stuff and just have fly in here now. Actually, how many? I only have one regular red candy. I know I used a few. That's a lot. Even for me. Saffron City should have what I need. Because this is technically the sixth gym. Oh, Howie, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Well, in what game? Because I've seen one for Red and Blue and it was not trendy. But as of right now, Tangler is the only one not on the team, because I've never done a Kaizo playthrough for good reason. Random itself, I would not mind it, but does that mean I would be allowed to evolve it into Tangrowth? Or is it Tangela only and no evolving allowed? Do I have many revives? I have 20. It's literally just 4 souls I'm lacking now. But man, how well, I'm guessing you've noticed the new background. Yeah, that's entirely because I decided to move. You know, the thing that Americans claim to claim, which is independent. This does not show the full picture of this webcam, unfortunately, because might as well have. But considering all my other good stuff is out that way, and I have yet to make that Patreon exclusive video where I do a full showcase of the apartment. I still need to do it. Like, I know I initially said it was like a bit of a joke. Yeah, but no, I think we're good. And now to put everything away that I don't need. Oh. Yeah, I guess we can have Tangela be here, even though I've not used Tangela at all. Because anything Tangela could do is already being done by another team member. I tried that, and it was just so excruciatingly long that it wasn't worth it. Because I had that on my Weeping Bell for the longest time, and it was not worth it, and I did the deposited the wrong thing. I know I likely should have more ether than elixir than that, but either I just never found them, or I never actively went to where they were. I don't know which one it is. I'll just have one full restore in there casually. Yeah, no, that's everything I can actually have. But yeah, no, I did look up everything to do with Tangela. It's like, yes, they are the only pure grass type I have available to me. But this took longer than it should have to be caught. Because I don't know if you know, but in every game that's not yellow, Tangela is available south of Pallet Town, just in that grass. And then in yellow, they decided to put him exclusively in the first area of the Safari Zone only, at a 4% chance, with the same catch rate as a Cypher. And what makes it even more painful is that there was the Tangela that I managed to get on my first encounter in the Safari Zone, and it fled. So then I had to spend like at least half an hour near enough to get this one. I don't want to know the constraint. That's how bad it is. Yes, it definitely is, but why did they do that? Have it as like an addition to say you managed to catch a Tangela there, but why then have it so it's not even possible to get south of Pallet Town anymore at all? Oh yes, OP. 3 generations before Tangrowth existed, and doesn't even have wrap. I mean, considering you see the 100 special, think, oh wow, that looks really great. And then you see, oh, just has grass moves, and I think it needs TMs. Make it usable. It's just, it gives you nothing. Because no one can learn Earthquake in this game. I've got one team member with Dig, and that's it. Yes. This is what the team currently looks like before we cheat any rare candies in. I mean, okay, yeah, there's that, but it is kind of near the water, but it also just has shoes. This is what we've got so far. Not our, well, previously it was our fastest for a while. Is definitely one for the Razor Crit Machine. One of 2 members known for doing that. The one that I should have evolved earlier than I ended up doing, because I just looked up the moves. But yeah, no, somehow thought it's actually faster than a Venus Flytrap. Figure that one out. And also is the one with the Elite Seed and Toxic combo. I don't think I found many people at all. Then we have Mandragora, the Vileplume. Sort of like an in-between the two of Victory Bell and Venusaur. And Paladin, surprisingly, even though it's not as strong as it later becomes, has still been useful and has been really funny. In that if you use Paladins while you are confused, then the move just goes on. Like, It's well, specifically if someone uses like Confuse Ray or Supersonic whilst you're still using permadance, then you don't break out of it. I don't think I did actually play Nostalgia. But the rest of the moves have not been helpful. I found nothing to do anything with Poison Powder. That's just been there for a long time. And then we got this fucker, who was intending to be like the one that adds a bit of spice to everything. And then the 51 speed ruined any chances of that. Seriously. You see the stats and be like, it can't be that bad. And also look at the HP. You'd think with something like that it would be absolutely amazing. But not only can I not get a better bug time move than Leech Life, often what happens with Spore is I put them to sleep and then they wake up next turn. Because there's like a higher chance for them to wake up on the first turn than every other. I can't remember what the percentage is. But Collision Parasect's also slower, and I'm just trying to hope that, because I'm not the AI, I'm wanting to conserve power points, I'm not immediately thinking, is it just going to wake up next turn? Then again, I've had times where Parasect's able to go first, use Spore, and they woke up on that turn. Like, what the fuck? And as I mentioned, Dig has been there, not as helpful as I'd like, because Parasect is quad weak to poison. So that kind of just ruins a lot of things. Which is kind of why the powerhouse has come into play. Executor came in late, also in the Safari Zone, was just Psychic Eggs, and Psychic was all it had. Oh, X's did not exist until like Gen 4. Because Gen 2 didn't even help, because that was Fury Cutter. Oh, no, I think it was X's that no, Gen 3 may have had it. Maybe? Am I thinking too much of our Molder? Gen 3 or Gen 4? Oh, I want to say Gen 2 did introduce Megahorn. Well, yeah, as eggs, but it's gonna evolve into a literal palm tree. Also, yeah, it does have Solar Beam, because it can learn Solar Beam naturally. And I'm pretty sure it could only get that. Yeah, only as an execute. Wait, no, I just realized. It needed Sleep Powder as an execute, but it could only learn Solar Beam as an executor. Well, I haven't got any left, because I used 2 of them on Psychic. And I kind of needed them at the time. So this is going to be the first attempt with no rare candies at all. I do have one in storage. Right here, look. It just applied to someone. And not growth. Growth is there for moral support. Actually, who are the Panthers and Magical is further away? 4,754. Oh god, no. Really? Are they that close? 4,712. Yeah, no, it's the Panthers ever so slightly. Like I said, growth is there for moral support. No doubt if I was really wanting to, one could have been there in the back with an experience chip, but doesn't exist in this game. Just an EXP order doesn't work. And the switch training would have been more pain. I already had to do another switch training as is. I didn't need to do more on Pokemon I'm not going to use. So without further ado, let us go. And fine Gym Leader music, I guess they were really limited in song choices. Welcome to Pokemon League. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can beat me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Glaciate? Well, at least Shake holds nothing, but Blizzard is 90% accurate. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we are under level compared to everything. I just want to see how bad it is before we apply the drugs. Actually, is it really drugs if a candy is literally supposed to be candy? But it's treated like it is because you get levels from it. But the actual drugs are the vitamins and all that. Also, yeah, this is, you know, way before they had the Gym Leader music to these fights, but you know, they gave it to Lance, just not the first three. Right, come on, the Panthers, let's keep that sweet going. Fuck! Well, the Panthers is Ripperoni. Let's bring home the other Razor Leafer. Who knew a leaf? Oh, wait, no, I know what a leaf that can be razor sharp. Called Stinging Nettle. You ever accidentally cross your paths with a fucking Stinging Nettle? You will regret ever existing. I have nothing good for you at all. And it likely does have an Ice Beamer on it. See, I called it would be faster than me. And critical hit! Okay! Well, who knows? I just know I don't want to touch one ever again. Peanut happens every single time I use a sleep move. Wake up first turn. Like it's nothing. And I'm dead. Yeah, this one drinks. And this was before they changed it. Just saying. It doesn't matter whether it's Ice Beam or Ice Punch because both of them are special. Oh, you... See, you rarely ever see ice types, and yet they will just ruin your life. And I actually got frozen. Well, I actually can't do anything. Like, the only way to get out of a freeze in this game, because there's no standard thorn mechanic, is an ice heal. I don't know if Full Heal does work. But I know Ice Heal absolutely does, or being hit by a 5-type move. Well, that was one attempt, and that seemed a bit unfair because the Jinx woke up very quickly from my sleep powder. Very quickly. I will have at least a few more attempts and see if I can get past the Jinx. If not, drugs unite! Because that was... oh shit. I don't... yeah, there was no point in me using growth. Ironically, because my Razor Leafs would not be any stronger. Well, Clint, you saw what happened with Spore. Didn't even get a chance to use it because I'm too slow and got frozen. We can try it again, but it's just gonna go for Ice Punch. We do know when it comes to the Slowbro, I do have to. Oh, what? No, don't. Oh, it was a damage range, really? Oh, come on. This really is the truth that I have beginner's luck, and then the second attempt is always worse. Who knew the damage range could affect critical hits as well? I know in lane games it does because there's a different calculation. Ah, that wasn't even much better. And yeah, that's arguably the most overpowered move in the game, Amnesia. It is using Calm Mind twice in one turn. And I don't know if any mons outside of Slowpoke and Slowbro know it. I was expecting the 1 in 256 glitch there. To be perfectly honest. Oh god! You seeing this shit, Howie? You seeing this? See what I mean? It put it to sleep, and then it just wakes up first time. The fuck am I meant to do? It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. Wrong franchise! Am I even gonna have a possibility of getting another hand, or should I just go for something powder? Because something that doesn't exist yet, that'd be really funny if it did, and it just melted the ice. Okay, cool. It just about worked. And now I really want to be an absolute bastard. Because I know it's going to use Ice Beam, so... Toxic Leaf Speed, baby! Oh, no, it goes for that Blizzard instead. That is lethal. How did it miss? Which just means it's gonna go for it next turn, but it's been Blizzard Leaf Seed, Toxic Leaf Seeded, so. And I'm actually frozen. How often is this freeze? Isn't it like 20%? Oh, come on! What is it with your critical hit? How was I going to know it was going to be a critical hit that turn and for it to KO me? Okay, that one wasn't even necessary. Come on, you Grove, you can do it. I was rather hoping for a Blizzard miss, but that has only happened once so far. And because of how this game tracks everything, the Toxic Elite Seed has not even counted down because my mon has to survive a turn. Oh, it's 90% in this game for Blizzard. But yeah, I have to at least had my turn and use a move for the poison and toxic, well, the toxic and Elite Seed to work. And just your special did decrease. That should not have taken as long as it did, but Lapras and Jinx were not wanting me to continue. The good thing Bruno is a piece of piss, right? I mean, should be. Well, actually, red and blue Bruno is. Not the water one, it's the ice one. I know. Almost the entire team is water, but she is the ice specialist. Because of how they, well, tried to classify everything, it does mean. Yeah, but they had no other choice because Articuno was like the only other ice type available. You know, Dewgong, Jinx, and Lapras were already there. They had no others. I just want a Koisa as well. Oh god. No, it's the one after you're thinking of. It's Bruno. Yeah, I'm not saving in between them either. Just because I want to know how bad it is. Essentially, it's supposed to be fine, but you know, someone decided, let's give him 2 Onyxes. Why? Oh, and its speed is actually made so that it's faster than me, but I'm pretty sure that still means my special control. Yeah, Palms, your time to shine. Come on, let's bring on the psychics. And yet it doesn't have an Arbor. Because that's for the next trainer. Well, they shouldn't do much. Your special is terrible. Exactly. Why you have that coverage on you, I don't... Well, I can understand why. Why would they think it was a good choice? Useless. Also, I would say in later generations, the Elite Four don't really use X-Irons as much. They just really like Bulbasaurs, if anything. prepare to be disappointed. Dude, that's just how bulky Mandragora is. Did next to nothing. Mac Ham. Let's see if I can go for Toxic Lead Seed again. Is that all you got, Lear? Really? This is how bad Bruno still is. People only forgot. Way too early. Okay, the Toxic itself is just going to take it out anyways. Oh, but I still got heals. It wasn't necessary, but thank you. I'm not wanting to pop any cherries just yet, because Agatha's coming up. And if I analyze the team... Yeah! Ouch, come Palms, you're gonna have to sweep the whole team. I don't really have much of a choice. I haven't got anyone else. Because if you're thinking, go with Parasite, yeah, that would be funny. But Gengar exists and has high speeds, so it's not even worth it. But it's Lavender Tower. No, it's Lavender Tower music actually. Which, can I just say, before having my Execute was really annoying to fight all of the Ghastlies and Haunters. Because most of my moves either didn't affect them or were resisted. Well, I don't have Mimic at all. But actually, no, let me just show how bad it is starting off with Parasite despite everything. The layer will be there, and yet Parasite will not even get anywhere close again. Doing anything. If it was a Rhydon or something, different story. It wasn't even a can. Super potion! Oh. Oh. Oh no. I may have actually... Don't hate yourself in confusion, please. Fuck you. Fuck you to the high heavens. This is exactly what I was wanting now, wasn't it? Hi, Pyro. Oh, he burst! I didn't kill off the first Gengar! And immediately sends out Golbat, I can't do shit, Palms. Forward against the walls! Oh, you wanna go for toxin now, do you little bitch? Actually, no, you old hag. Well, guess what? Don't care. Let's go for round 2. Why is this? Because Nazareth occasionally does stream, why isn't Nord got a non-existent voice currently? And well, is Ascend still around? Because I know that he graduated college and that. I know that part, but I don't know if he's done much with us. Is it just because we haven't done any massive group sessions yet? I don't know what happened. Did you just randomly disappear or something? Like, just decide, yeah, we're not going to. Also, why does that have to be a critical hit? Why did it do so much? Well, hang on. I'm trying to think. Okay, Ramen doesn't stream much anymore. Does Toxic even work on a poison type at all in this game? This one I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna assume it doesn't, but what about Lychee? Yeah, I know it's still active, but is it doing anything with us? Yeah, which is what I do, but I also find time to do stuff with the group. You know, it's not like just on one or the other. I mean, that's likely because time zones exist, so I can at least do this before and do extra stuff. And then, you know, we do have Payday 2 happening tonight. Or at least should. What do you mean return into rooms? You were playing, what, Jak and Daxter not that long ago? Well, we managed to actually defeat Angela, that's a surprise! The one-time power supply has actually been useful! I got a level from it. I want to say part of it is because every fucker's been busy or something, but... Also, I see that you say ultra wide. It's not ultra wide. This is unaltered webcam footage. I'm not joking. I used to have it where it was ultra wide, where I filled out the space in that. Now I don't. This is just what the webcam shows. I want to say both the times did used to. Blaze occasionally does. Eska used to. I mean, okay, he did stream Payday 2 with us, but apart from that. And then if I try and look throughout the rest, well, I have no idea what Doom's doing. Gobba doesn't stream with us anymore. R doesn't. I know Moth's focusing to more just video content. I know that part. And then the rest, I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna say that I'm the last remaining streamer of the group for solo content. Because what else can I do to fill my time? Nothing! Nothing that would make me feel like I'm not doing something productive. Just because I just absolutely go through my DVDs and watch them all in the afternoon. Yes! But mine will be thinking, if I'm doing this, and I also have time to stream. I mean, okay, yeah, there was definitely a point in time when I was streaming less, like maybe 2 days a week, but I still find a way to have enough time to attend the stream at least 4 days a week, unless I really just am exhausted. Oh god, who's gonna be first? Well, this is going to be the least fun one, and likely is going to be the exact reason as to why I have to reset. Because it's Lance. Yeah, Dragon just completely resists most of my attacking types. And then Aerodactyl has Fly. And yeah, Dragonite has the moveset of Weed Exterminator right now. So yeah, I think if I do not succeed in this attempt, then I am just gonna add the levels and make it so that everyone's level 50. I'll do it Rare Candy method, because otherwise then I would just add levels on, they wouldn't actually change the stats. Oh, come on! I was wanting to see how much Razor League was going to do, and I got the 1 in... Actually, no. It's not even 1 in 256 glitch. Because Razor Leaf has a 5% chance to miss. Oh, you thought you were big money there. I know this would seem a bit weird, but if it goes for a Hyper Beam again, I'm dead. Because that... Oh, wait, no! I thought he was gonna go for a Hyper Beam! I'm guessing he doesn't know that if you get KO with a Hyper Beam, then you don't have to then you don't recharge the next turn. Which is really fun. And just means that Tauros is extremely OP because of that. Is this the one with the Ice Beam? I should not be faster than a Dragonite. That seems impossible. Look, if you want to do it, if you want to stream yourself playing that, just by yourself, which is what I have done in the past, because I still plan to go back to that series, so that I'm trying to complete like all of the first 2 expansions on like all 8 of my main characters on my main server. I'm at least trying to do that before I make any progress on, because on the playthrough I did complete the first 3 chapters as Imperial Agent. I am expecting within the next about 5 years EA to just shut it down, which is why it would honestly work really, really well. It's just its own single-player RPG. Because the story is already there, you wouldn't really have to change that, and the dialogue options, you may have to expand them a bit. Fuck. Fuck! And yeah, you would have to change the combat, kinda? I mean, you could make it more Mass Effect-y, or even like the newer Star Wars games. Like I said, if you want to stream it, I will watch it and help you whenever needed. And here comes my worst fucking nightmare. Well, my second worst nightmare, actually. The worst one is yet to come. Oh, come on. What do you mean you woke up the second turn? Ooh. I found like so many MMOs have slowly been kept alive by like there's a cult. I know of one that had a lot of controversy at the time and did get massively replaced. It was like City of Heroes or something. I don't know if that ever like fully like came back with a small community, but I know they were able to sort of like dig into the files of the game and explore hidden secrets in that. Well, I know there's Lord of the Rings Online I've always wanted to try, but I don't know if that's even still active. I'm pretty sure it's playing on Steam, because it's in my library. Oh. Grove, you're gonna have to be the playful sacrifice, I'm sorry. But it's like, okay, yeah, Neverwinter was definitely one that was mentioned a while ago. Amongst a lot. I played that. Cannot remember a lot from it. And then I played the Marvel one that I wasn't the biggest fan of because it was, well, they did a weird thing of where instead of creating your own character, you could play as the Marvel characters, but only like for a small bit if you didn't pay up. So you had to try a different one each time. And then I did play quite a bit of the DC Universe Online, but that had a really odd system where you I think level 30 was the highest you got. And then I don't know if there was anything after that if you paid off or not. Or or if there was anything to pay for it. Why does it keep happening? Seriously, why? I put them to sleep and they wake up the first opportunity that they have. It's like, what the fuck is the point? What is the point? Me putting them to sleep if they're just gonna be like, shit, I have an alarm, shit. Just have it use Hyper Beam and fuck up or something. Or you know, 1 and 256. Just, you couldn't miss that, but... No. No, I don't want to miss at all. Just missed you, sack of shit. So I was missing Thunder not that long ago. Well, that's me having to restart all over again. And we're playing the rare candies. So... yeah, but I'm gonna make it so that my team's up to 50 at least. Because I managed to get all the way there. But considering how much of a brick wall I had in my way. So, give me about 5 minutes. And I'll bring the rare candies in. Okay? Where is it? This is the safest way to do it, so I'm not showing anything off. Yeah, I know exactly what the fuck to do. I just put this into my mind. I know, buddy. Well, at least this time, whenever I look at it, it's not saying any of them on like a red exclamation mark or something, because I've had that happen for no reason. Oh, let's see if it should. I'm not seeing a reason as much. I'll come back on. The audio is there. The game's not wanting to appear. Game? OBS? There we go. There we go, that's 99 red hands. Okay, cool, let's go back. Down. And even with these level increases, we're still going to be below every single member of the Elite Four. This is just going to save me hours and hours of grinding that I don't want to do. You can see how much just from the HP, how much everything is increasing. I saw it as 170 by level 50. And Parasite is likely not even going to get above 140. Yeah, it's not looking it. Bro! Nah. Oh, I didn't mean to give Grow Palms one. Fuck! Well, it's gonna end up happening anyways, but yes, the entire team is level 50 plus 51. And, I was right, Parasite's not gonna get up to 140 HP, that'd be too much. So now we can save from here. Still have yet to reach our year in the time. Let's see if this changes literally anything. I've not even looked to see how much the stats improved. All I saw was 5 or 6 extra levels. Should be enough to crush the competition. And not have it be an absolute slog. Because again, I haven't even gotten to the champion yet. Gonna be a whole ton of. Oh, come on! Was I even less? Like, did I just happen to not get the range? It's changed defensively, but I feel like offensively, the crit did not change much at all. Because now I'm gonna have to know, do I have enough power to kill off the Slowbro? Likely not. I mean, to make absolute certainty, Source is right here. Oh, come on! Of course I missed! Why? Why do I miss at the worst times? Oh, come on. That was still not enough and you use a retroactive super potion. Hilarious. Even when I boost up my levels, the game will just be like, no. Oh, I'm faster than Jinx now. But that's Source. Well, if I can survive the Ice Punch, then I shall be fine. And there we go. I mean, okay, we still have Lapras to go through. But at least this does prove that a few more levels is all that was in. Yeah, it's not great. Well, especially if it's a critical hit. Hey, only one feint this time, and it was less of a struggle. Less of a struggle. Yeah, okay, allow me to go through that. Why did you have to say it twice? I'm guessing how we literally is gone. I thought that was a bit of a joke. I'm saying good night. I know for him it's reaching 10 PM. Likely has work tomorrow. I'm not apologizing for streaming at this time when people have work the next day. Sorry that I haven't. No, I'm not apologizing. I'm not sorry that I happen to have 4 days off because I booked it off. Because it's like, I was wanting early June off. Being like, might as well start the summer off well by not doing any work. Well, I was completely fine to end up just working this Sunday initially. But no, if I get given it, then of course I'm gonna have to take it. It still feels like 4.5 days off, considering, you know, I had the evening from yesterday. Then on, so it feels like it's 4.5. Stop missing everything the purpose! Usaurus. Or were you just showing off being like, I can miss and still get the kill and it doesn't even matter? Which one is it? Which one, Venus Flytrap? Okay, I'm still slower than him on Chan, that's not a shot. That's a shot though. Why do I keep on getting stats? Like, rarely ever do I actually get the, like, stats dropped for, like, the specials. Is the button really gonna do that much? Oh, well, fuck off. You see, they're just usable team ones and I immediately miss. I think that's the first time I don't think Double Team is really a move that's used much in Gen 1, because most of the time they just use Sand Attack in your face. So why are they using X items that much? It's like they have no other choice. Like, much use the X item. This could be enough for his Machamp special that good. No, it isn't. Yeah, I think it was like number one, the easiest and only real way to make money in this game is buy the Elite Four over and over again. Because that was quite a bit. I'm leveling up 6k from just Bruno. I mean, I already had a decent amount, but it's like if you want to be able to complete the deck, especially with Porygon on that, yeah, just find the league over and over and you'll get the money in no time. Especially when in this game it's quadruple 9. Right, let's say Parasite can even do as well as one did before. They didn't more speed, but I still doubt it.
Maybe now will be the power to actually get the one shot. Who knows? Oh, of course I get paralyzed. Very never do I not get paralyzed after the lick, and that's being a dick and a half. Stop it! Unless you just really want to decrease your health. Oh, you managed to miss that one. Why am I falling paralyzed this much? Like, is it only because of, like, I've always thought that if you are being hit by the move that paralyzed you before, or at least a move that can paralyze you, then you're more likely to be fully paralyzed. And that's twice in a row I've been fully paralyzed. I've used... Oh my god. The Gengon would be done for if it did not have substitute. I'm paralyzed and hearing myself in confusion. I think even after doing that though, it does not heal confusion for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't. In later games it does because it's an agile status. Not in this one. And that is just ridiculous. I didn't hit myself going down, but I hit myself coming back up. Oh, there we go. Fuck you, Gengar. Oh, coming out, palms. Are you even able to actually you going one level? I don't think you're outspeed. Palms is like the only one that's not changed. Oh, you're wanting to switch like your old self. Which is ironic, concerning you, Agatha. Yeah, it's still slower. And it's a wrap. Kill me. How the Arbok gets faster than me, I don't actually know. I know it's a snake. Arbok is not known for being speedy. I guess as a literally walking palm-print, I'm not exactly a fast runner. Not if I have to juggle 3 heads. Yeah, only 84. He genuinely did try to use Dream Eater, even though I wasn't. He didn't even put me asleep. It was just like, just assumed I was. And what is the point? Just wakes up over the first or second turn. I guess it didn't matter. Oh, fine. Still got the crit. Still got the KO. I'd still call a lot of that bit of bullshit. So I think my plan is likely KO the Gyarados normally and then talk to Leech Seed the rest. Put your bets in now. Will I win on this attempt, or will I have to go all the way back to the beginning? For any of you still watching, I mean, if you are, just use one of the lowest channel point things, or, you know, the bam out. Just spam that one out if you can. What? That's all it did? Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to talk through this one as well, because somehow I didn't get the damage range at all. And I missed. And I'm fucking dead on him. Yeah, because that critical hit killed me. Fucking stupid. Oh, I didn't even get the full-on KO on this one either. I don't know if you can hear much chewing, but I do a chewing because it tastes nice. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get a KO from here, but I am just storing out the Dragonair until I can set up another Toxic Storm. Oh, that one wants a bit of critical hit now, doesn't it? Not happy about that. Or that, actually. Stop being pieces of shit. Oh my, how are you getting as many freezes? This is honestly ridiculous. This does not happen this often. Any other Pokemon game, you do not see as many freezes. That's why you end up celebrating anytime you get even one. So then why is it in this game it happens every single second? Pancakes! Oh, this is the massive weakness of just having grass types. As soon as fly comes into it, what are you supposed to do? Nothing really. So you have wing attack, fucking use it! There. See? Oh, it doesn't matter because you get a quicker hit anyways. Sick. So if it's not fly again, crit no, it's wing attack instead. I don't care if it's 35 base power, I crit. From an Aerodactyl is, oh my god. Hit! Speed over! It's not that hard! And you're making it seem like you're trying to hit a Pianta while blind and 5 miles away from it. Yeah, okay, my Pempet is still slower. If the AI was actually able to run out of power points, this would not be a terrible thing. Unfortunately, they have infinite power points for every single move, because someone thought that was a brilliant idea. I'm just stuck at this one Aerodactyl. This one Aerodactyl. Does the fly ever miss? No. Only if I use it though. That didn't even need to be a critical hit, and yet it still was. Oh my. As I said, you have other moves to use. Use them. Of course, that one was also a critical hit, wasn't it? Oh my god. This is gonna be a back and forth of just healing. Because what am I meant to do? Because Aerodactyl just spams out fly. And would just KO me no matter what I do. Which means it's just gonna have to go up to level 52. All of them. Because I want to go for wing attack one turn. And then do that. And then as soon as I start attacking, oh, now it wants to actually go back to spam and fly. Watch. Oh, no. Oh. Easy. Well, it can't be that hard. No, it is. I'm leaving the bed. No matter how much I fucking tried. Well, okay, the entire thing's going up to level 55. The entirety. Because it didn't matter making it so that the first three were easier. Lance exists and just ruined my life. Ruined any fun that I potentially could have had left. And I can't even get... Somehow I did worse and couldn't even defeat the Aerodactyl. Because it just spanned out fly, and of course it's going to be faster than my entire team. It's an Aerodactyl. And I don't have anything to resist fly. So yeah, that's two problems. And then just add more, can't run out of power points, random, if it's even going to change to like wing attack that's still going to do a lot of damage. Critical hits. No needing to switch, no needing to go with a power. Oh, you do not need it, my friend. Faster, crit, and also just an inability to miss. And by the time he does miss, it's once in a lifetime. So now I am getting closer to the actual level of the Elite Four because this one fucking Aerodactyl hates me. I wonder if it was even close to this bad in the original Red and Blue and be like, no, it was not. You think, oh, just get just one Electabuzz from the ball and it won't be a problem. Yeah, in a normal playthrough, or you happen to have the Pikachu from the beginning. And why is the speed on Parasite 62? That's helping no one. 18. 122. 107. And 88. So yeah, my fastest Saurus often isn't even the most like the best option. Wait, hang on. I'm just seeing that right. 122 and 144 compared to 107, 137. So yeah, Saurus is actually the better option to lead with. Let us go yet again. We just get more and more and more annoying, meaning that what I was wanting to do, thinking it wasn't going to be this bad, is that if you had read the YouTube description on the stream, then you know that I was kind of wanting to do Fallout New Vegas. Well, at least a stream and then carry on later at a different time. I was trying to make sure that I didn't have any mods on it because I was wanting, like, well, just Fallout 3, I didn't have any mods on that one, so it was just gonna be a game of how long until something really fucky happens or the game crashes. I was trying to complete it because I was gonna do it with big weapons as well, because I did small weapons on Fallout 3, and like you use big weapons now. See, now it's just this massive sweep. Until Jinx comes along and just outspeeds me. Or not. Oh, come on, my god, you didn't need to be spamming me with the critical hits. Well done that with someone else. I at least have the excuse of razor levers just like that. Your ice punch is not. And I still found a way to fucking miss at the worst possible time. Why am I like this? What the fuck's wrong with me? I wanted to know how much one was going to do. But the game said no, you have to miss now. I could have done that yet again with no feigns, but the game refused. And I'm not just resetting because of that one miss. Now, I'm gonna defy the game and go onwards. Bullshit. That's why the term, if it's not 100%, it's 50. Why I always will prefer Thunderbolt over Thunder. Because it will miss at the worst possible fucking time. And rarely ever does any Pokemon have an ability where the accuracy is increased, and by the time it does happen, it's on like Venomoth or something where it's only really useful for sleep powder or something. Oh, what about Wildlands? Well, you can rarely ever get that item. And in this game, neither of those are even viable options. And now am I still throwing the fucking Hitmonchan? Most likely. Or not. Okay, what about the lead? I'm still slower. I think like it's just very quick for me to get angry at games that I love playing. I try to justify with reasons of like, well, the game decided to be bullshit. And at times it can be, but it's the fact that it's just a little switch. I'm just like having fun, one miss happens, smash the entire fucking table. Oh, and I'm still slower than Onyx. I know Onyx can be somewhat fast, but this is a bit ridiculous. And if I'm having this much angriness now, imagine how angry I'm gonna be getting when I get around to doing this in Gen 2. Everywhere I go, it's just gonna be pain. That's not even a joke. I did the fucking research, it's pain. Especially when I'm not even gonna have access to Venusaur in any way. In any way. And I also have to deal with using a Jumpluff that can't even learn flying. It's only good for setting up Samuses. Really good for VGC. Really shit for the fucking game, where it can't learn any flying moves. And then I just want to say you have Emerald, which I've done before, which is really fun. Because you actually get really good fucking type variety, apart from you have Shift Tree and Cacturn being the same, so what I normally do is bring in Cacturn. It's overall better and it's easier to fully evolve rather than having to wait for a Leaf Stone, and then, well, a Leaf Stone, and then waiting until like level 40 something for Nuzlocke to be able to evolve. Right, so power is not a problem, it's just that I'm not fast enough. If this fucking fails, I'm gonna be livid. Good. Oh yeah, without a crit I did nothing. I may have to just stick Palms in and just use Psychic the whole way through. I thought that one was a critical hit. And Golbat's faster than me. But then if the Golbat's faster, chances are the Arbok is as well. I know Palms are slow, but this is stupid. Fuck off. I'm immediately getting rid of the fucking poison unless the game glitches out and be like, no, you're still poisoned. Didn't know I was gonna be going for that move because it went for Lick and then it went for Substitute again. Which actually no it does, because the game reacts to your move after selecting it. That's why it went for it. Finally, I'm actually able to kill you all without you just spamming Substitute every time. I wish there was an ability to just attack but do direct damage through the Substitute. Or kind of like how like you can use Brick Ring to break the reflect the light screen. Let's see. Am I fast? No, I'm not fast enough. Then what did I tell you? And I'm also still confused. This is ridiculous. Can I OHKO you? No. Instead, Gengar use its own psychic. And I'm still fucking confused. This is ridiculous. Fine, then I would just charge up a Solar Beam. Because then I now also have to use an Elixir. Oh, I still fucking miss anyways, you cunts. See, why? That was the 1 in 250 sequence that I missed the Solar Beam. This game is aggravating me more and more and more. And no one is here to even share the pain either. That was the worst of it. I know you could be thinking, why don't you just save in between each one? Once I want to see how I can do it without having to do that. Well, I don't know. Save after defeating Lance. Then I only have the champion to ever do. This is what I get for loving grass types so much. Which is really funny considering green is often not my favorite color. I like a lighter green with some white mixed in. And I kind of like a lime green. But blue is my favorite color. So you think I would love water types? I mean, I can like a lot of them. But it's somehow not my favorite type, and yet grass is. I mean, I know exactly that's the why, because Torterra was, well, Turtle is my first starter, and I've loved them ever since. Are we gonna outspeed the guy that's proper? Okay, now that I haven't been, but now that I ended up doing more because of that, because of the layer. You think you're clever? But you're not even fucking close. Oh, and I'm about to get brought back up to full health even though there was nothing there. Time to do the same again. But this is what you get, Lance. This is what you get for being a prick. I want to see how much it does with the crit. Why a lot? I mean, we're back into the green. So weird that one does not try to send out anything else. And oh my god, why did I happen to miss Toxic on the one with the ice beam? Why is my log? Why is this thing like gone for a while and I've been good, and then when I needed to hit the most, then it decides to completely tank it. Well, I think this next turn I'm gonna get that KO. Oh, my letter was amazing to leave itself. We meet again. How much are they gonna do? Well, not enough for me to tank it. But I was still slower than it, and that's my fastest team member as well. Well, actually, if I use Solar Beam on the same turn as it. Oh, come on! That is ridiculous. Oh, please fucking survive. You are a tank. Amongst tanks. Okay, so I can finally defeat the Aerodactyl, not even by stalling, but a different form of stalling, and now is something I've really been fucking dreading. Well, at least I can try and set up the Leech Seed. I can do that. Oh wait, no, it's the wrong one. Fuck! Okay, fine. Sleep out of the bitch. Just try and stall the timer. Because I kind of want the Panthers to be the one to lead scene here. Come on, we're almost there. Oh fuck! What? Oh, is it? I thought one used to. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me thinking that my Pokemon have movesets that they don't have anymore? Because the Nepenthes did used to have one. Now it's through the whole loop-de-loop. Okay, could argue I kind of don't need to swap in, but it's the backup that counts. Yeah, I did not need to swap that much. It's what I was used to doing. I think this is why Palms is just so OP. I feel like it's not going to be as OP at Janina at all in Gen 3. I mean, considering how much Psychical enough, and also Ghost is now a weakness. We're both getting a bit better, and Dark existing, so a lot of bites, but it's still going to be good in Gen 3, because at least you finally bring Dark types are non-existent. No, they decided not to make any previous Gen 1 Pokemon Dark types. Would have been really cool if they did, but no. I think my first option does not matter. It's more what happens after it. With the Alakazam. And the Flareon that I'm gonna have to watch out for, because the other 4 team members are not a threat at all. Not even a little bit. But I kind of do have to leave your swords first, if anything. It's gonna have to be the Ward Alakazam with Palms, and then Flareon hope that I can just Toxic Storm, if anything. Yes, I did save that. And that was the only time I was wanting to save. And this whole entire song. Yes, yeah, I know what it means, Blue. Because even though it's supposed to be Gary, I did call myself Green, so it only made sense. Although he's Gary, even though Gary does not have a Sandslash in the anime as a Nidoqueen. Oh, what does he have on the team? Nidoqueen, Blastoise, Magmar. I know he has more than that, but it's not Golem? Yeah, as I say. My only option. I know you're thinking Parasite, but the speed is a massive problem with that. Although actually, one's been put to sleep and leech seeded. I'm just saying we can. Not super effective. But we got the KO. One of the ones I was worried about. Great teamwork there for Parasite and Palm. Oh yeah, this Executor, I'm pretty sure, does not have much. Yeah, it's Barrage, Hypnosis, Storm, Leech Seed. The Leech Seed's not gonna do much. Hypnosis, it's just gonna try and stall me out, but I think, is Mind Spore even gonna be able to do much? Oh, it has. Mind Spore works though. Yeah. So it turns out I can be really good for 2 of the last months in the game, but struggles for a bit before that. And you do need it with Spore, because if it does not have Spore, you are struggling. Oh, I'm not even fucking chancing it with Slash. Because the crit's not going to come into play, and this is going to do nothing. Yeah, you thought you could outspeed me! Not happening today, sunshine. Oh, Spittle, you're going, that's cute. I might wait for another Razor as well. That somehow did less, a lot less. There's damage ranges, and then there is that shit. Unless it did a weird thing where it didn't KO because the AI went for the Hyper Potion anyways. No, it still did about the same that time. Really odd. Yeah, despite how good Clutcher is in this game, somehow still goes down to a crit rate. And now the toxic goal of the century. Because I'm seeing, at least amongst the moves, I'm seeing Fire Spin, but worse. And I am faster, so I got the toxic off. Which means this is pretty much just guaranteed. Wait, what? Someone's not updated the movesets correctly. Because I'm seeing on here, the Fire Owner is supposed to have Flamethrower, Quick Attack, Smog, and Fire Speed. Why did I just see Reflect? Well, let's go into Bulbapedia and see if anything is shown. If I can find it. That's actually... No, it's not gonna be shown, is it? No, it's because I was on the wrong page. Okay, Flamethrower, Fire Spin, Quick Attack, Reflect, so... much better. They're not Smog. Is it going for Reflect because it's Psychic? Even though Flamethrower is right there and it doesn't see it. It's right there, but because of how the AI is programmed, it doesn't see it. Oh my god. The Flamethrower just gave up. Oh, now I want to actually use it. Bit late. Yeah, exactly. A bit late. I thought 2 hours and 25 minutes recording. We have beaten the fucking game, and I am not even gonna get much into movie because at all. That can be left for tomorrow's stream or something. You lost because you gave up with Flareon. If you used Flamethrower twice, I would be dead. Oh, that was exhausting. Oh my god, I took my team to level 55. 10 plus levels, especially when I tried at 50. And the Aerodactyl just pissed me off. I want to find out if I leveled up enough, then Palms could just tank everything. So that's part one of many in the books of like having to use, well, upload the VOD and also keep the footage for another video. That is going to be massive and in the works, and just going to be my notes. Like, so much of the game decided to be bullshit. No other way around it. Dora's level 56. Our starter. Been with us from the start. Nepenthes from the second episode. Level 55. Parasite from the first episode as well, towards the end, I'm very sure. Magical, also from the second episode. And then quite a while until Palm's coming in quite late, but very, very necessary. And then Growth did not participate in battle in the actual attempts, but was still there in spirit. Yeah, I'm not gonna even try that. But that is Pokemon Yellow with grass type only finished. Completely wrapped up. I know going into it I was gonna have pains and aches with half the team being the same type, being like having to go many episodes without one of my best mons and having a Tangler that can't help me, and also dealing with a Parasect that the typing wouldn't be the word is really weird because it's not super effective against poison, but then it's also weak to it and has no good bug moves, but it's the only one able to learn Dig and Spore, so it's like it had potential to be good and then it was just slow. I think it's all, I'd say, on the whole, pretty much good from start to finish, and then picked up massively when it was able to get Razor Leaf. Was my MVP for the longest time, and yeah, even though I managed to get... It did take a while to be able to get Victory Bell and Vileplume because I didn't evolve them until like the 30s at least. By the time I did get them, it was amazing. And then Executor, like I already mentioned, took a while to get him. Collision level 48, I had to wait. But it was well worth it. Do I feel like this could be... Well, this is would be massively different with Fire than Leaf Green White, because I wouldn't be able to have the team. I only did it in yellow because they changed the version exclusives. So that Vileplume and Victory Bell were on the same cartridge instead of being version exclusive, which is what they normally are. Oh yeah, we get teleported home, but our team has not been healed. I can at least end up saying that here, but that does beg the question. If and when I get to doing Fire and Leaf Green, the question is going to be, which one Do I do the safe out eat? Which one? And I'm not gonna do any form of hacking that I've done before. With why I got the other one, because well, the only way I got around that was I chose one as the one that I couldn't get as my starter, to then get the other one later on. But because of how it is and treating it like you are playing the game and it's all you have, with occasional trains, but like you want to stick with it, then I want to say Peloton's by this point was boosted up to 90? Or was that even Gen 2? Oh, it's 3 to 4, so I thought it was always 2 to 3. Ah. So it didn't get upgraded up to 90 until Gen 4. And then 120 in Gen 5, which I really didn't know about. Mainly because by the time it hits Gen 5, you have other moves like Energy Ball to use. But yeah. So in Gen 3, it's still 70 base power. And also, I didn't use growth as much as I was expecting, well, because the only one that had it was using a move that would have stopped it from being used anyways. But yeah, now that is a question of, is Victory Bell still better in Gen 3? Because it's clearly better in this one. But is it in Gen 3? That is the $1 million question, honestly. Because Belltowns has not been boosted. But without looking at the stats and all the moves and everything, it's hard to say right now. I mean, that is the only version exclusive I would have to worry about. Choosing Fire Red or Leaf Green, there's no point doing 2 separate playthroughs for both. When it's near enough the same, and I'm not wanting to cheat so that I have both, it's just gonna be one or the other. Tangela, I feel like it's still gonna not really be able to participate as much. And also, no. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee does not fix this situation. Because I'm pretty sure that there's, I want to say there's still Virgin exclusives. I don't actually know unless they only made it so that the Alolan Form ones were, which were neither of them. But they also made it so that Tangrowth is not a thing. Mega Venusaur is. And also made it so that you can't even get Alolan Executor, and I think you can actually get Alolan Executor. So that's the only difference. Those are the only 2. But I don't think you can even get Mega Venusaur until like the very end. And even then, you can't start with it. Because I don't have an emulator for it. So that's how I'm very much seeing it, in that Pikachu and Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did not fix anything needed, because Tangrowth would be a really good teammate to have. But in a Kanto playthrough, it doesn't exist. It's really odd that for a Kanto playthrough, Tangrowth is never usable. Because by the time it does exist, you can use it in Platinum and Hawkins or Silver. But by the time they made it so that it was just Kanto, they took away all of the next gen evolutions for Gens 2 and 4. Because then that also just means that Seadra is useless because it didn't become Kingdra. Cypher can't become Scizor. Onix can't become Steelix. Oh god, what? Porygon can't become Porygon 2. You can't get Blossom. I know I'm not using the best, but yeah. Can't get Tangrowth. That has to be more than that. Oh, you can't get Magmortar. Can't get Electivire. But you're able to get Meltan. Because Pokemon Go. Real fucking stupid, and yeah, I'm gonna end recording here, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different just before we end the stream. I did mention it in the description, but so yeah, for viewers, ciao for now. Everyone else, let's hope that this works. Oh, please say it does, please. It's not wanting the load. Okay, there we go, Mountain. Does work, I just need to crop it. So if it can be seen properly, then what I'm currently showcasing is the two wheels that we have. Why they don't want to spin, and also the... I didn't say it last time. But yeah, these are the type wheels. My webcam is kind of in the way. On the left, I just realized what can I actually do. Yeah, this definitely works. On the left, I don't know why they don't actually want to spin. Oh. That's really fucking stupid. Now it wants to work as soon as I turn New Block Origin off. No. It doesn't. But what I was trying to... That's odd. Why are they doing this? On the left... we have the gains. All this work is supposed to be not much. But we have Ruby, Diamond, Soul Silver, Black X, and Omega Ruby. And on this side, we have Dragon Water, Ghost Fire, and Fire. Yes, we are currently at a position where there's 6 games and 5 types. That just happens, meaning that whichever one is picked last is just going to have to be one of the many others. And, well, it's going to have to be something else, especially when for some of these, you'll notice, don't work. Like dragon and fire do not work at all in Diamond. And this is going to be the type only one that's going to be done sometime in the future, but I will write it down for which one it is. But yes. Pointing ahead as of what teams could be made from any of them. And also, yeah, okay, Ghost doesn't work in Soul Silver either, I just realized. But Fire works in all of them, surprisingly. Well, let's see. It doesn't work. I can't. No, I'm gonna turn the VPN off because I want to spin both of them at the same time. Do I not have that option? Oh, wait, no, spin all. That's why is it up here? Oh, well, we're gonna have to. No, we're gonna have to redo that because that doesn't work. There's not enough dragons in Diamond. Garchomp is all you got. It's a Garchomp solo run. Oh my god. Why is it pick Diamond again, you ass? Diamond, no. But that one also doesn't work. There is not enough ghost types available to me. Oh, that is a very overpowered combination. Fire in Pokemon X. Does mean we also get a Flareon. And Flareon is really good in it because Fire is really good in it. Not my words, words of MNJ TV. But I will write down Fire X. Well, let me do that so you can't see it. Oh my god. I know you didn't even hear any of the spinning either. It's fine with me. Fire X. You can just look at what, like, just how many options we have. Actually, no, because whilst I'm here. Should really actively update it. Remove X and Fire. I do find it really should be there an ad blocker, such as U-Block Origin stops the wheels from functioning. That doesn't make any sense. But yes, I'm going to end it now. In about an hour's time, we're going to return with Payday 2. So